Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube, on my Instagram, on my Facebook, on my TikTok. My name is Nana Ngongwa, and I'm going to be reading Genesis chapter 30 for you, the Good News version. Let's go. But Rachel had not borne Jacob any children, and so she became jealous of her sister and said to Jacob, "Give me children or I will die." Girl, are you crazy? Like, so fucking desperate. It's just not cute, honey. It's not cute. Jacob became angry with Rachel and said, "I can't take the place of God. He is the one who keeps you from having children." Oh, yes, 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 totally. That's totally right. She said, "Here is my slave Bilhah. Sleep with her so that she can have a child with me." Ew, no. In this way, I can become a mother through her. So she gave Bilhah to her husband, and he had intercourse with her. Bilhah became pregnant and bore Jacob a son. Rachel said, "God has judged in my favor. He has heard my prayer and has given me a son." So she named him Dan. Dan means judge in favor in Hebrew. Bilhah became pregnant again and bore Jacob a second son. Rachel said, "I have fought a hard fight with my sister, but I have won." So she named him Naphtali. This word sounds like the Hebrew word for fight. Naphtali means fight in Hebrew, right? When Leah realized that she had stopped having children, she gave her slave Zilpah to Jacob as his wife. What the fuck? Now it's a competition. Then Zilpah bore Jacob a son. Leah said, "I have been lucky," so she named him Gad. Gad means luck in Hebrew. Yeah. Zilpah bore Jacob another son, and Leah said, "How happy I am. Now women will call me happy," so she named him Ashur. Sorry, Asher. Asher means happy in Hebrew. During the wheat harvest, Reuben went into the fields and found mandrakes. Mandrakes are plants which were believed to produce fertility and were used as love charms. Ew, guys, don't use love charms. Both you men and women don't use love charms. Disgusting. Which he brought to his mother Leah. Right. Rachel said to Leah, "Please give me some of your son's mandrakes." Leah answered, Isn't it enough that you have taken away my husband? Now you're trying to take away my son's mandrakes." Rachel said, "If you give me your son's mandrakes, you can sleep with Jacob tonight." Ew, like now sis Tembu, it's like ndizakunika i-10 yam nomyeni wethu. Hayibo guys, kwenzeka ntoni apha? Like, hey Hasana, as the girls zombie desperate, like, oh, it's giving desperate. Rachel said, "If you will give me your son's mandrakes, you can sleep with Jacob tonight." When Jacob came in from the fields in the evening, Leah went out to meet him and said, "You are going to sleep with me tonight because I have paid for you with my son's mandrakes." So he had intercourse with her that night. Hey, I sang. Hey, guys, these girls are so desperate. Oh, Jacob udlala ngabo. Jacob ngubhutimadlisa sana. Jacob sana. Jacob udlala ngabo. Jacob abantwana. Jacob enanas. God answered Leah's prayer and she became pregnant and bore Jacob a fifth son. Hey, hayini bethuna uyabona uba uThixo uthanda usivulile isibeleko sikaLeah because uthe ngokuse-eyekile uba nabantwana, which means ene-menopause tshomi, waphinda wumntu owesi-5 utshomi phezu kwalo uzalwe yile concubine isesislave asinike uJacob tshomi. So una-6 ngoku lo mntana, 5 ayizeleyo nalo tshomi wesurrogacy. Hey, hayisana uLeah. Isibona uba isibeleko sakhe sisebenza overtime tshomi. Sesisebenza overtime noba sana yena sekwi-menopause uyazala sana. Hey, overtime tshomi. Hey, hayisana. Leah said, "God has given me my reward because I gave my slave to my husband." So she named her son Issachar. Issachar means man is hired and there is reward in Hebrew. Right? So Leah became pregnant again and bore Jacob a sixth son. Hey, ayini bethunana. Nango guys, end of verse 6. Mind you, lo mntu like had 2 children ngoku ekwi-menopause, guys. Lo mntu ube na-2 children ekwi-menopause. It's like isibeleko sakhe senza overtime. That's why, hey guys, we'll talk about it. Must go and up. She said, "God has given me a fine gift, ne? Now my husband will accept me because I have born him 6 sons. But Olia is delusionally. Oh, delusionally. So she named him Zebulun. Zebulun means accept and gift in Hebrew. I said man. Later she bore a daughter whom she named Dinah. Let me guess. She doesn't feel lucky that she has like that she had a daughter because she's a pygmy and pygmies only love their male children. Yeah, pygmies, pygmy women. Mm, they are disgusting beings, by the way, and they only love men. They don't love women. So if you're a pygmy girl, honey, fix yourself. Then God remembered Rachel. He answered her prayer and made it possible for her to have children. Yes, now Rachel is in the game. She became pregnant and gave birth to a son. She said, God has taken away my disgrace by giving me a son. May the Lord give me another son. So she named him Joseph. Joseph means may he give another, and he was taken away in Hebrew. So yeah, let's get into this thing of Leah. Leah didn't love herself, y'all. That's why she just continued having children for this man. Guys, if a man doesn't love you, he doesn't love you. Don't have children for him. And even when you reach menopause, for the married couples and for the couples that are yet, and for the singles that are going to be married, obviously the godly ones. I'm talking about godly ones here. Like, I'm talking about godly men and women here. So, if when you guys are married, right, even after you as a woman hit menopause, you should still use contraceptives because you could get pregnant at any time, honey. Menopause doesn't mean your womb is like, it doesn't mean you're suddenly infertile now. No, honey. Your womb is sleeping and it takes one sperm, honey. One sperm to wake it up. It takes and I think it still produces ovaries. Yeah, I think it does. So, honey, it just takes one sperm to just penetrate that ovum, and then boom, 9 months later, you just have a child at 60. So, make sure to just continue using those contraceptives, girls. I mean, women, even after you have hit menopause. Yeah, love yourselves. Like, when you've decided to stop having children, literally stop. Just literally mean it. Like, don't do it for him, do it for you. Like, know how many children you want even before you get married. If you have more than 2 children, you have no business having other children because do you want a village? Do you want an entire village? Are you going to move away inside a village? Like, why are you having 30 children? Like, why? I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. So let's finish with this chapter, y'all. Jacob's bargain with Laban. After the birth of Joseph, Jacob said to Laban, "Let me go so that I can return home. Give me my wives and children that I have earned by working for you, and I will leave. You know how well I have served you." Laban said to him, "Let me say this. I have learned my divination that the Lord has blessed me because of you. Name your wages and I will pay them." Jacob answered, "You know how I have worked for you and how your flocks have prospered under my care. The little you had before I came has grown enormously, and the Lord has blessed you wherever I went. Now it is time for you to look out for my own interests. What shall I pay you?" Laban asked. Jacob answered, "I don't want any wages. I will continue to take care of your flocks if you agree to this suggestion. Let me go through all your flocks today and take every black lamb and every spotted or speckled young goat. This is all the wages I want. In the future, you can easily find out if I have been honest. When you come to check up on my wages, if I have any goat that isn't speckled or spotted or any sheep that isn't black, you will know that it has been stolen." Laban answered, "Agreed, we will do as you suggest." But that day Laban removed the male goats that had stripes or spots and all the females that were speckled and spotted or which had white on them. He also removed all the black sheep. He put his sons in charge of them and then went away from Jacob with his flock as far as they could travel in 3 days. Jacob took care of the rest of Laban's flocks. Jacob got green branches of popular almond and plane trees and stripped off some of the bark so that the branches had white stripes on them. He placed these branches in front of the flocks at their drinking troughs. He put them there because the animals mated when they came to drink. So when the goats bred in front of the branches, they produced young that were streaked, speckled, and spotted. Jacob kept the sheep separate from the goats and made them face in the direction of which the streaked and black animals of Laban's flock. In this way, he built up his own flock and kept it apart from Laban's. When the healthy animals were mating, Jacob put the branches in front of them at the drinking troughs so that they would breed among the branches, but he did not put the branches in front of the weak animals. Soon Laban had all the weak animals and Jacob all the healthy ones. In this way, Jacob became very wealthy. He had many flocks, slaves, camels, and donkeys. So, yeah, obviously, Jacob, asked Laban to pay him his wages, and Laban indeed paid him with sheep and goats and trees. And so, yeah, I love this because it means that Jacob wanted to provide for his wives, Rachel and Leah, and his children. So, yeah, your future husband or your husband should just provide for you. If he's not doing that, then, honey, you just married the wrong man. It doesn't make sense if he's not doing that, because what do you mean he is not doing that? Honey, bye for now. God loves you, and I also love you.